Deathgasm!
Hi. I'm back. You can't keep a good man down. All 0 viewers of you. Thanks for tuning in. Assholes. Yeah, so I haven't been on here in a while. The holidays. Doing stuff for the holidays, you know. Like most people. You take about... It should just be like a 2-week vacation, right? For everyone? No one fucking works, really. Excuse me. This sip is dedicated to my wife. Yeah, so a lot's been going on, you know. I've been hitting the thrift stores and the flea markets hard, like a fucking animal. Even though it's the holidays, I'll go on Christmas fucking Day. I don't care. That's the kind of fiend I am. So I got a bunch of pickups, you know, like things that I found at flea markets and thrift stores, and went to my favorite place for movies, Grindhouse Video in Tampa, Florida. Awesome place. But let's start with a rant. I'm known for being angry, but I'm not really. I don't know. People think I'm angry. I think I'm just irreverent, but people think I'm angry. So we're going to start with a rant. Walmart's back at it, people. Walmart, I did a Periscope before about how Walmart changed a Christmas horror story to a holiday horror story, put a slipcover over it with a different title. I sent a request to their press department, never got an answer because they're assholes. Obviously, Walmart doesn't need to fucking answer to anyone. They're a monopoly, almost. Where else are you gonna go? They should be taken down. Walmart should be taken down hard. But, you know, they probably own a quarter of our government at this point, so it's never gonna happen. But, hi, DVVP. So it's never gonna happen. But yeah, so they're just censoring the shit out of horror movies now. I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised Walmart carries any horror movies. But if they do, they're censored. I'm surprised they don't censor the whole fucking movie. But they're just censoring the covers for now. For now, censoring the movies will probably come later. So yeah, Christmas Horror Story. They butchered that, turned it into a holiday horror story because it was so offensive to no one except for Walmart. Now yesterday, Deathgasm was released on DVD and Blu-ray. I haven't seen the movie. It's from New Zealand. It's a horror comedy. Horror comedies really aren't my thing. I prefer serious horror. So, you know, I will watch horror comedies and like them, but they go to the bottom of the list. Thank you. You have a nice beard too, maybe. Yesterday they released Deathgasm. And this is the original cover that all stores except for Walmart are carrying. Right there. It's a heavy metal, I don't know, like maybe a zombie movie, heavy metal horror comedy. That's what the cover that everyone is carrying except for Walmart, which edited the movie to that. Completely changed the title and the picture to it's Heavy Metal Apocalypse now. If you go to Walmart looking for Deathgasm, you better look under the H's, because you're not going to find it under the D's. So yeah. I'm going to reach out to Walmart again. Ask them what the fuck is going on. They won't respond. They don't need to. I'm pretty sure Sam of Sam's Club is the Antichrist. So, they don't need to respond to me. And enjoying a delicious hot coffee. It's cold down here in Florida. It's like 70. Yeah, whatever. Then move. Move if you don't like it. You live in Wisconsin or whatever. You have the option. It's a fucking free country. You can live in Florida too. Don't whine to me about it. I lived in upstate New York for 24 years, outside of Rochester. It sucked, so I moved to Florida. Now it's 70, and you're freezing your ass off. Everybody has the same option I did. You can move. So that's Walmart. What are you gonna do, man? That's the fucking nature of the satanic beast that is Walmart. So that's one of my rants. It might be my only rant. If you're a collector, if you collect horror movies, collectibles, movies of any kind, I'd suggest going to Walmart and buying up a whole bunch of those copies of Heavy Metal Apocalypse, because that's the kind of weird shit that will become valuable someday. People will want that alternate cover if they really like the movie. And it'll probably go on eBay for like $100 by next year this time. So make an investment. I'd suggest I'm going to go find some this weekend, just like I did with Christmas Horror Story. I'm sure they will be collectible. So you should do that. On to pickups. We picked up some shit here at Monster Movie App. Always out scrounging. I only got one horror-related thing for Christmas, and that is a copy of Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. It's the 35th anniversary edition from VCI. My wife gave me this, and I love the movie. There's a long story behind the movie. Maybe I'll tell you sometime. But we gotta fucking move, people. We gotta fucking move. All 0 of you that are in here now. Quitters. Every fucking one of you quitters. Can't fucking hang. So maybe I'll tell the story. I saw this movie on TV. On a fucking, like a 13-inch black and white TV. Way back in the day. In the middle of the night. And I didn't catch the beginning of it. So I didn't know the name of it, but it was just fucking creepy and freaky as fuck and weird. So I didn't know what the movie was for decades. I'm not good with math. It could have been decades. But and then the invention of the internet came around. And I was able to finally, like years and years later, put in, I put in like a zombie sailboat, sailing boat, or some such fucking keywords, and I was able to find. I remembered that specific scene. If you haven't seen it, turn off your Periscope because I'm about to spoil the ending. I'll give you a minute. At the end, the zombies get on a sailboat and they sail away. I remembered that scene specifically because they were going from an island back to where you fucking live, where I lived, watching that 13-inch black and white TV copy of it. And yeah, that fucking freaked me out. So I distinctly remembered that scene because I thought, they were gonna fucking come kill me in my sleep. And so I was able to track it down like years and years later. So I have a special place in my heart for it. I know it's not a great movie. It's very indie. The acting's not great, but kind of that among other things. You just have a sentimental attachment to the movie because of that. So I collect all versions of it, and wisely, my wife got me a different version that I don't have on DVD. I'm a fiend, people. I told you before. Okay, so moving on to thrift store finds. Oh, my wife also gave me an Amazon gift card that I got some fucking delicious, tasty horror bits with. I got a UK version of The Uncanny, an anthology that's never been released in the United States, starring Peter Cushing. Cat-related tales. Never seen it. You'll never fucking see it. Unless you come over to my house, because I'm going to have it on DVD, and I have a multi-region Blu-ray player and DVD player, so you can come over and watch it on my projector. You'll dig it. I'll make popcorn. Yeah, I got that, and a copy of Crucible of Terror on VHS. Excited about that too. This is sexy. I got this at a thrift store for 59 cents. You try it. Find it for 59 cents. This is the most collectible copy, as far as I know, of Amityville Horror. It's the Warner Brothers home video clamshell. Still got the sexy rental sticker on it. I think it's the most expensive one. I don't know how much it goes for. I don't care. I love the Amityville Horror series, especially the first one. That goes back. Oh, look at that. It's got the horror genre sticker on it. Going back to when I was a kid. It was the first novel I ever read, horror novel I ever read, the Amityville Horror novel. It scared the fucking piss out of me, once again. And I didn't see the movie till years later, but I'll always remember that fucking book. And the movie follows the book pretty good. I know it's not true, alright? I know they fucking came out and said it's not true. Whatever. To you, all 0 of you. I don't care, because I'm going to post it on YouTube and people will watch it there, so fuck all of you 0 people. It doesn't bother me. You guys can't hang. You can't hang with me. You don't have the horror chops. This is cool. This is still shrink wrapped. Brand new in the package. VHS copy, 60th anniversary of the original King Kong. And if you press him on the teat, he doesn't roar. The batteries are dead. I got this for nothing. I could resell it, but King Kong is also something I collect, so this will not be resold. Ever. I should probably just show these all at the same time. I collect collectible movies, things that I like, but I also just collect shit to watch, movies that I haven't seen. And if I get them cheap, like I'll pick up movies that are probably fucking bad just to watch them. And that's the case with these 3 movies. I think I'll probably... Fuck me and my need to hold this camera. I don't know why I do, but I do. I'm going to switch you around. I picked these 3 up. I've never seen any of these movies. The Attendant. The Remnant, and Megaville. It's a sci-fi movie. I watch some sci-fi. I try to fucking... Oh, you fucking whore. How dare you. I try to switch the camera around, it brings up Google Maps. Periscope. People who developed Periscope. You know who you are. You're not in here now, because there's no one in here. I like it better. I don't need you fucking assholes. It's just me against the world anyway. I don't fucking need you fucking looking at me. You can fucking suck my fat cock, every one of 0 people of you. Sorry. Oh, look how sexy this is. Look how sexy. It's partially shrink wrapped, but it is open. Where are you gonna go to get that fucking artwork? Hi, Russia. Welcome aboard. Das Vidanya. I don't know what that means. Yeah, look at that. That's Rodan. Rodan on VHS. Very good shape. It's a Paramount version, so it's quality. It's not a fucking SLP. But look at that fucking artwork. Once again, this cost me like 25 to 50 cents. Look how fucking sexy that is. Don't you want to blow a load on it? Oh, maybe that's just me. Let's see. Some of this stuff I bought, like weeks ago. I haven't been on because of the holidays. Everything you've seen so far is not new. Last weekend, I had a friend up, and we went to a flea market, or a dirt mall, as we like to call them. I'm not going to tell you the location because I don't want any collectors fucking cherry picking this shit. So, I won't tell you where it's located. I will tell you this. It was the dirtiest fucking hillbilly flea market I've ever fucking seen in my life. There was like around every corner, there was dudes banging their sisters and fucking doing meth. And that's no lie. It might be a little bit of a lie. But it was super fucking rednecky and dirty, and a lot of the booths were fucking shut down, and some of the aisles were chained off. You couldn't fucking get in there. It was a mess, and we drove almost 2 hours to get to it. Because who the fuck are you? Don't come into my room asking who I am. I'm me. I'm the guy in Periscope. Just joking, buddy. Just joking. No, I'm just joking with you. It is a weird question, though. I'm Monster Movie App, it says in the title. Go install my app if you like horror movies. If you don't, you have no business being in here. So this flea market, man, dirty rednecky, filthy. I got some cool shit, though. That's where you go to get good stuff, because they don't know what anything is worth at those places. They're just they're trying to sell fucking, No, man, stick around. I was just joking. You don't have to stay. Don't feel obligated. I'm just going to post this on YouTube where everyone's going to watch. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's cool. We like the quiet, right, buddy? Yeah, it'll be on YouTube under Monster Movie App. Yeah, so they're just trying to sell. They're just trying to sell fucking whatever they can for whatever they can get for it. They buy the stuff for a dime and resell it for a quarter or 50 cents. So you can get good deals there, and they have no idea. They're not on eBay looking at how much shit goes for in the collector's market. They're just trying to unload it. So, I got this 976 Evil. It's a little banged up. I'm not gonna lie to you. But, great fucking movie. A little chewed up. I actually chewed that area up right there, trying to get a sticker off. Rookie mistake. Feel bad about it. But yeah. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen 976 Evil, it's a great fucking old 80s movie. I think it's 80s. Yeah, 89. 89. It's a cool movie. It stars Stephen Jeffries from Fright Night, who went on to do gay porn. If you didn't know that. Gay porn, Hannah. Gay porn. He did a lot of gay porn. And just recently, I think he started doing horror movies again. But you can't erase the gay porn. Kind of weird. Every time you see him in a movie, you'll think that, hey, he was on camera like blowing dudes and fucking cornholing. Creepy. I mean, unless you're into it. Straight guys are never going to understand that. It's just odd to me, being a straight man. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay. I love gay people. I just, I'm not going to blow them or, let them fuck me in the ass or anything. That's just not going to happen. Now this, should I save this for last? Yeah, let's save it for last. At the same dirt mall where I did not get hillbilly ass raped, Deliverance style, I had my buddy and my wife with me, and we stayed in groups. There was a lot of fucking movies there. This movie, I think I got ripped off on. I've never seen it. It's a Japanese movie. It's supposed to be the Japanese Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Probably not. I love Japanese movies. I'll watch any horror movie from Japan. I spent $2 on it, thinking that I got a fucking good deal, and then I came home and looked it up on eBay, and it goes for like 99 cents. Well, plus shipping, I probably broke even. Not that it matters, because I'm going to keep it. I just want to see it. It's the original uncut version. It looks like super fucking gory Japanese horror. So I'm excited about that. Also, from the Hillbilly Dirt Mall, if you haven't seen this movie, Deep in the Woods, this is probably if you're into fucking giallo movies and just strange, weird fucking giallos, it's literally it's from France, but it's a French giallo, if you can even say that, but it is. It's fucking great. It's got the worst, most misleading cover of any movie I've ever seen. Like, you see that cover and you're like, yeah, what is this? I Know What You Did Last Summer? Really you got the fucking super gay cast photo at the bottom, and they probably could have just stuck with this top art and it would have done the movie some justice. But this part, late 90s, early 2000s, every shitty movie that was ever released put this on their fucking cover. So you see that and you just fucking pass it over. Awesome movie. I can't recommend it enough. If you like giallo style weird fucking movies, go fucking get it. And you can get it for nothing, because nobody cares and nobody knows except for me and my friends who I showed it to, and they also agree. I had this on VHS only, and I found it at the fucking Dirt Mall. Also $2. No one would be excited about that except for me. That's right, just me. Maybe some of you. I don't know. I have yet to, like, I've been doing this Periscopes. I've yet to find a horror fan. Are any of the any of the two people, quitter, any of the two people in here horror fans at all? Like, people just come to fucking stare at me and like a freak show because I'm weird looking. But I don't think I've ever had a horror fan. I've never had somebody speak up and go like, "Hey, man, I agree. That's a great fucking movie," or "Fucking, you should see this movie." It's weird. I know there's horror fans out there. It's not called Monster Movie App, fucking, for no reason. Because I like monster movies, aka horror. Alright, so this was the crowning achievement. The crowning pickup. Beautiful VHS, great shape. I got this for $1. This is the alternate title of Return of the Blind Dead. But look at that cover art. I've seen these sell on eBay for like $25 or more. Got it for $1. This is how hillbilly the flea market was. I found just the box, like in with his VHS, just VHS stacked up in a box, and it was just the box, no tape. So I went to the fucking inbred toothless motherfucker that was fucking running the booth, and I said, you know, do you have the tape to this? Like my fucking greedy hands trembling at the thought of being able to get this for $1. And he was like, I don't know, I think maybe I was watching it. So like he goes through this stack of dusty fucking tapes that he was watching in his shitty little TV, and didn't find it. And I was like, oh man, I have another copy of this. I was just going to buy the box. If he couldn't find the tape, I was just going to buy the box because it's so fucking pretty. The other box I have has like a fucking big chunk missing out of this part. Cut that just like it's removed some of the artwork. So I was just going to buy the box and fucking put my whole tape in it. So I saw another separate box of just tapes that he was selling for like 50 cents. No boxes, just the tapes. So I fucking, I said, could you check in there and see if it's in there? He found the tape. He went through that box and found the tape. And I peed a little. I peed a little in my pants when I handed him my trembling hand, reached out and gave him the $1 that he wanted for this. I mean, look at the artwork. Seriously? Look at that. Beautiful. That's what you find at the fucking meth head hillbilly flea markets. People don't, you gotta apply yourself to find that kind of shit, you know? You gotta get out there in the dirt. Risk a fucking hillbilly ass raping. It's worth it. As long as it doesn't happen. Alright, so this one I picked up a couple weeks ago. This was like a couple bucks too. I'm so cheap that like if I have to spend like $2 on a DVD or $3, I feel like I'm getting ripped off. I like $1. There's some places where you can get all DVDs for $1 and Blu-rays are like $3. I'm not going to tell you where that is, but you can. I enjoyed the first one of these. The first movie, Cube. Kind of a Saw ripoff. But quality fucking movie. And I haven't seen any of the sequels. I'm not sure how many there are. There are at least 3. I think there might be one sequel and a prequel. But I've heard that that the sequels are good too. So I'm pretty excited about watching that. Moving right along, What are we at? Like an hour? I don't care. Do something else then. Um, let me take a drink, and then we're gonna move along to my Grindhouse video finds. It's so awesome. While I was taking that sip, I lost every single Periscope user that was in here. Fuck you guys. I really don't care. If I cared, do you think I'd be fucking... Have you seen my app? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if anybody installs it. It's completely a hobby for and an outlet for me creatively. That's it. Other than that, I don't give a shit. I don't care if anybody fucking looks at it. It's a creative outlet for me. And so's this. I'm trying to educate you ignorant people, ignorant to horror. Give you a little fucking heads up. I hope it's educational to some people on YouTube. Not Periscope, because I mean, I'm not even sure anybody watches Periscope. Every time if you look for Periscope videos in your area or even outside, it's like some 14-year-old bitch like laying on her bed fucking stroking her own ego with the guys that are trying to fucking get her clothes off or something, you know, like, I got nothing to say. It's fucking ridiculous. So I went to Grindhouse Video in Tampa. It's on Hillsborough Avenue. You should drive from fucking Guam to go there if you collect fucking movies. Or just follow him on Facebook. He'll send you shit. Grindhouse Mike. He's a righteous dude. So yeah, I went there with my buddy, and we cleaned up. He was having 30% off. 30% off all used movies in all formats. That's fucking Laserdisc, Beta, VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, HD, DVD, CED, like 16 millimeter or something. I don't think he has any. I guess that's it. I collect bootlegs. People hate them. I collect VHS bootlegs, not DVDs, because they're not, I mean, maybe someday I will. But over the years, you know, like, there's some beauty involved in these old bootlegs. Sometimes you still can't get these fucking movies. Excuse me. I'm a little gassy. I think I'm done. You still can't get these movies. I mean, these bootlegs were released like in the fucking 80s and 90s and shit. But you still can't fucking get them today. Some of them. But they made an effort back in those days. There was certain companies. Sinister Cinema is one of them. You know, don't look at the white slipcases that they've released, like generically. Hi, Russia. Are you the same dude from Russia from before? Das Vidanya, sir, or madam. Yeah, so, yeah, the slipcases from Sinister Cinema, not great, you know, it's very generic. But if you look at the artwork on those slipcases, it's always the same for every movie. It's pretty fucking cool. And they also, they released clamshells and stuff with great artwork. I think they're fucking beautiful. I would like to rub them on my nether parts. And every time I see them, I buy them. Sinister Cinema and Incredibly Strange Filmworks. Two companies that bootlegged movies back in the day on VHS. I think some of them are still... I think they're still doing it. I can't... It's one of them or both of them is still... They're still doing bootlegs. Nobody cares but me. And I don't care that they don't care. I picked this up. Spiritism. This is an Incredibly Strange Filmworks release. Not the best cover, but still probably 1,000% better than most releases, modern releases. You don't really know what that is, but that's kind of the beauty. The back is very plain, but I mean, look at the spine. Look at that. I won't talk it up too much because I know I'm the only one that cares. But I love them. Some of them go for fucking fat money, and it's because that's the only copies that exist. I mean, DVD bootleggers, modern DVD bootleggers, like at cons and stuff, they're just taking the bootleg VHS copy and copying that onto DVD. That's the copy you're getting. So go to the source. Look how sexy this is. This just came out on Blu-ray, like a split Blu-ray with another movie that I can't think of the name of. Ghost House. This is a movie I've never seen. I'm aware of its existence. But man, talk about a sweet cover, right? It's just great. I mean, it's kind of, if you look at this art, it's just kind of like a negative of a house. It's not elaborate, but like, how fucking creepy is that? How intriguing. You look at that and go like, I want to know what the fuck is going on in that ghost house. And I will. I'm gonna watch it. I'll know. And you won't unless you get the Blu-ray, or if you already have it, or whatever. Look at this. Clearly a gory movie, as indicated by this fucking dude with the gore on him. And there's a clown. Should be good. I'm excited. Here's a movie I've wanted forever. And Grindhouse Mike hooked me up. He hooked me up with this release. I'm not sure why. He charged me a fraction of the price for it that I agreed to pay. I think he's just a sweet man. I might name my next cat after him. I'm going to call my next cat Grindhouse Mike. This is a movie that you will not find anywhere. Ever. It first came onto my radar. Well, you can check my old periscopes. I went to a convention once where the director was supposed to be John Ferris. He wrote The Fury and directed this movie starring Agnes Moorehouse. Look at this fucking cover art. I mean, it's got a little boo-boo there, but man, how awesome. Super rare, obscure fucking movie. That's all the VHS I got from there. The rest are all DVDs and shit. Look at this bitch. Planet der Vampire. For all our German friends out there. This is a German release of Mario Bava's Planet of the Vampires. And I love the movie. I love it a lot. It's got English It's in English. I have a multi-region DVD Blu-ray player, so not an issue for me. Might be for you. I love foreign releases. Also, might be the only one that loves foreign releases, but I love them. This movie kept coming up. I saw it at the Meth Head Dirt Mall. And a lot of time, like, their shit is dirty, like, literally. It's dirty. Like, they'll have a huge movie collection, and they'll just be like, because it's open, like, partially open, so there's just like a layer of dirt and dust on everything. Like, you get movies, you have to come home and switch out the case or give it a thorough cleaning. It's not pretty. Horror's not pretty. Being a horror collector, it's not a pretty thing. You got to get in the trenches, get dirt under your nails. So I saw a copy of this, and back in the day, I was a fan of the After Dark thing. Like they were releasing a series of movies in the theaters, real theaters, not art house theaters, like major theaters, and they were releasing indie horror. And it started out great, like they put out some quality movies. And then the series kept going, and the quality kept slipping. And then they stopped it. And then they were still releasing movies, and the quality still wasn't that great. And then they started it up again, and the quality still is not great. If I had a recommendation to them, I would tell them, quality over quantity, take your time, do it right, don't rush through it. But yeah, so like I saw this dirty, nasty copy at that Meth Head Dirt Mall, and it was $2, and I was like, man, I'm not gonna pay $2 for this. But I hadn't seen this. I watch all of them. I hadn't seen this After Dark movie. So then when I went to Grindhouse Video in Tampa, he had it for $2, but 30% off, and it still had the slipcase. It's a movie called Slaughter, and it's got the holographic slipcase. I don't know if Periscope will pick that up or not, but pretty cool. This movie could suck. It could suck real bad. It's hit or miss with this series. But I thought I had seen all of them. This was series 3 of those. I thought I'd seen them all, but apparently I had not. So, I don't know what 30% off of $2 is, but it's pretty fucking cheap. People. This was also another $2 movie. This is a movie I call a watcher. I just wanted to I want to watch it and see what the deal is. Very, very cheap Diamond Entertainment copy. Could be god awful. I don't know. I don't recognize anybody in this or associated with this movie. It's probably terrible. But once again, whatever 30% off $2 is what I paid. Wow. This is the last thing. Didn't it go quick? Feels like it went quick. This is kind of an embarrassing thing for a horror historian and horror expert that I am. I'm gonna have to get on IMDb and look this up, because I am not prepared. I do not prepare for these. I stack up movies within reach of my hand, and that's it. That's all the preparation involved. So if you think, this is so slick that like I'm rehearsing this in the mirror, no, I'm not. But just give me a second, will you? I need to figure out. Hmm. Yeah. Ah, look at that. Now I'm prepared to talk about it. This is kind of an embarrassing story, like I was saying, for a historian, a horror historian such as myself. Yeah. Um, I watched a movie and reviewed it called Come Out and Play, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was good. Um, I don't think it came out in 2012. I don't think a whole lot of people saw it. Oh yeah, yeah, that was good. Um, so I reviewed the movie after I had already posted it on Monster Movie App that you can get at monstermovieapp.com. Um, I realized it was a remake. It was an American remake of a Spanish movie called Who Can Kill a Child. Much to my chagrin. Terrible. Terrible, I know. But I did give it a good review. There are good remakes. The concept of remaking a movie for lack of fucking your own original thought is unacceptable. So somebody's got to draw the line. Somebody's got to say no. No more remakes. 2016? That 2016 is going to set a fucking record for horror remakes. And like we're talking good movies like Audition. Um, fuck. There's a bunch of them. Thanks. I feel easy. Um, oh, see, you give it and then you just took it away, Bob. Why would you do that? Why? You made me feel good. Well, don't call yourself a dirtbag in here, man. Have a little fucking have a little pride in yourself. You take a shower, you'll feel better. You know? Be positive. Wash the dirt off, Bob. You don't have to be a dirtbag. You know what I'm saying? Elevate yourself. That guy Bob was a fucking jerk off trying to rile me. I'm guarantee you he would not call me a dirtbag face to face because I would punch him in the throat so he couldn't breathe so good. Yeah, so after I found out that Come Out and Play was a remake, my whole goal in life was to see the fucking original. Kind of redeem myself for my blasphemy in my review earlier. I had to go back and change it. I had to edit the review to say that it was a remake. Um, it's still a good movie, but the originals are always better. Grindhouse Mike. Grindhouse Mike hooked me up with this. Who Can Kill a Child on DVD. I'm finally going to get to see the original. And I'm very excited about it. Because it's a great concept, man. I won't give it away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I know what's going to happen because I watched the remake. It's going to take away from it a little. That's what remakes do. They take it away, take everything away. I miss Bob. Hey Bob, you jerk off. Come on back. Come over to my house and call me a dirtbag to my face, you fucking piece of shit. I would fucking tear you up. Can't even spell sexy. He spelled sexy S-E-Z-Y. What a loser. But I digress. It's all about peace and love here at Monster Movie App. Go install my app, Monster Movie App. You can go to monstermovieapp.com. You can find it on Google Play. You can find it in the iTunes App Store. It's on Amazon Fire. You can go to Monster Movie App, the Monster Movie App page on Facebook, and you can access the app through that. There's a button that says Use App. You just click on it. It takes you to a web browser version of it. It's everywhere, everybody. It's everywhere, everybody. Always. So until next time, I'll probably be blowing some shit up. Next time. I got a copy of the Mummy Remakes sequel, The Mummy Returns, and I got a bunch of new fireworks for Christmas. It's gonna be great. I'm blowing shit up. We got something special planned for John Carpenter's Vampire. It's a 2006 extravaganza through 2016. 2016 even. Extravaganza. So until next time, get the fuck out of my house.